Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanada on the Mysterious JG. And at long last, our actual splash screen characters are available. Except they're not, because actually there's no point in the game in which both of these guys are available, because long-haired hippie Yukimura doesn't become available until Old Skunk Hair is dead. But we're proceeding into the last 2 or 3... I don't know how many chapters. We're proceeding into the end of this game. With Mazayuki dead, Yukimura had been living a life of quiet, more or less exile on Mount something or other, and now he's decided it's time to come forth and just kind of hang out in Osaka Castle, where he is not supposed to be. Although he's previously traveled to Osaka Castle and gotten in trouble. Well, they didn't get in trouble, but I guess spies may have detected him sneaking around when he shouldn't have been, so that he could go chat with people who otherwise wouldn't have gotten death scenes. But now all sorts of heroic music's playing because he's heroically ridden into the castle. And I guess it's a big deal, and people are supposed to be happy and excited, but we kind of all know where this ends, don't we? For the restoration of our clan. Oh, if it isn't Master Yukimura. Oh. Master Murachika, you have also come running in this time of need, I see. Oh, the only hope for the future of my clan lies in claiming victory in this battle. Oh. Master Murachika. I believe I will write a short piece in the Chronicles about the Western Army daimyo after Sekigahara. A short piece because they hardly matter. The Western Army's daimyo after Sekigahara. After the Battle of Sekigahara, the daimyo that served in the Western Army were punished severely for their role in supporting the losing side. The Uesugi clan went from owning 1.2 million koku in Aizu to just 300,000 koku in Yonezawa, while the Mori were forced to give up their 1.2 million koku in Aki Hiroshima and were exiled to just under 300,000 koku in Nagatohagi. And the Chozakabe clan was also deprived of its status and forfeited its family territories. Teremuto Mori, the commander of the Western Army, vacated Osaka Castle as part of the terms of his surrender so that he could retain his status. But the Mori clan's resentment towards the Tokugawa remained up until the end of the Tokugawa shogunate. An exception was the Shimazu clan, which was allowed to retain its holdings. It was believed that this was because Ieyasu wanted to avoid another battle by antagonizing the Shimazu clan, whose main force had remained home, while only the troops led by Yoshihiro actually participated in the battle. Also, Shimazu kick ass. Check out my Nobunaga's Ambition Taishi Let's Play for more Shimazu action. Additionally, the Takibana clan was also demoted, but Ieyasu wished to employ the powerful Munashige Takibana, so he later restored his status as a daimyo. It was said that this was an attempt to prevent Munashige, who had become a ronin, from heading to Osaka. I didn't get speaker info on this guy. Morichiko Chozakabe's fourth son, one of the 5 Osaka ronin. Morichika. After being forcibly appointed as his father's heir by Morichika, they participated in the attack on Odawara. He fought on the side of the Western Army at the Battle of Sekigahara, and was later stripped of his status. He joined the Osaka campaign in an effort to restore his clan. The act of him jumping into rushing rivers was quite the sight. He was fond of going against the flow, as it reminded him of his father, who liked to talk about flows. Osaka. So I guess if we go this way, we talk to Chacha and continue the story, yes. Sorry, I talked to everyone else first. Oh, there's all sorts of guys who didn't matter in the story before now, but I guess were present at the Battle of Osaka and therefore need to be part of this. Oh, and I've never even given this guy gifts before. Thank you. Oh, no, I guess I have. You're here, Yukimura. This is Matabai Goto. 8 Tiger Generals of the Kuroda. Served under both, he's one of the 5 Osaka ronin. Served under both Kanbei and Nagamasa Kuroda. Formidable warrior, he fought bravely in the conquest of Kyushu at the Battle of Sekigahara. After leaving the Kuroda clan, he served as ronin for a while, but wanted to serve the Toyotomi clan once the Osaka campaign began. Upon hearing this, Nagamasa is said to have remarked, yeah, he said to have yawned. Sorry, this is my last infusion ended today, so I'm feeling good psychologically, but physically I'm just beat. The Toyotomi have gained a valuable officer. It said that Matabe liked summer the best, and when one thinks of summer, one thing in particular comes to mind. Perhaps he likes to split them open? You mean skulls? Master Matabe, it has been far too long. With you in our ranks, we have nothing to fear. Of course we don't. The numbers of the Tokugawa will mean nothing before the might of Matabe Goto, leader of the Osaka Ronin. Absolutely, I'll be counting on you. I'm not going to make any difference at all, but you're clearly the star of the show. Master Yukimura. They have so many really similar-looking portraits in this game. He looks like those Ninja Brothers. Master Yukimura, I had faith that you would come. This is, of course, Katsunaga Mori. Trainer of the Toyotomi, one of the 5 Osaka Ronin. He served Hideyoshi, and after the conquest of Kyushu, was forced to remain in Buzen. Battle of Sekigahara. Far from the Western Army, was defeated, like everyone else. During the Osaka campaign, he deceived the Tokugawa as watchman and managed to enter Osaka Castle. He also performed exceptionally well at the Battle of Tenno-Jiguchi. Jiguchi. His deeds were so spectacular that it was stated, it is unfortunate the future generations will speak of the Sanada, not the Mori. I do remember hearing about this. He likes foods with easy to grow that have nutrients in them. Likewise, I knew you would be here. I finally get the chance to fight alongside you, Master Yukimura, for the Toyotomi clan. Let's give it our all. Yes. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be great when we all die together heroically. Yeah. I guess they are talking more about the other Ronin. Like, Yukimura, famously, and particularly in the Samurai Warriors games, is kind of like all of the heroes of the Alamo all rolled into one. Like standing alone against the entire Tokugawa army, but there were other people there, so I guess we're hearing about them a little bit now. Master Yukimura, we must be grateful that the gods have seen fit to bring us together once more. Well, sure, I'm so glad to see you again. I'm so sorry about Lord Ukita. Lord Ukita, he was at the Battle of Sekigahara, wrote a call to arms, also fought against Mazanori. This guy is, oh, okay. Yukimura returned, never mind. I'm reading about Yukimura now. He wanted to keep his promise to Chacha. He was one of the central figures of the Osaka Ronin. I want to hear about this guy. Yes, I must do what I can to avenge my lord's death. He was a retainer, one of the 5 Osaka guys. Fond of auspicious and joyful events. Flowers. The Sanada shall be a legend. Shiji. Are you sure you don't want to go back to Yushishige? Yushishige was his brother, okay. My master is Lord Mazuyuki, and now that he is gone, it is you, Lord Yukimura. I have no doubts. I see. Thank you for your devotion. It's pretty cool. You've devoted your life to me and are going to die in my cause. It's pretty sweet. Some guy dancing like a weirdo. Was that? Yeah, he was dancing like, let me just try to get big here. Yukimura-sama. He was dancing like that one guy who's been like Mazuyuki's friend from day one, but you won't see prizes lower than these, I tell you. But just for you, I'll see what can be done. Thanks, guy who isn't actually selling anything. Oh, there he's the guy I was talking about, Nike. My lord, are you seeing this? This is crazy shit. Ooh, you attend to wage great war against the Tokugawa. Here, you'll look Yukimura. That's right, Nike. And I will need your help. You must promise me that you will never think of cutting open your belly again. Of course, Lord Yukimura. Although I am a poor substitute, I will fight in place of my lord and do what I can to help you. And cut my belly open. Oh, wait, you told me not to do that. I'm sorry. I'm very limited in who I'm allowed to call to the tea house right now. Wow, what a town. New York, it's a hell of a town. Oh, what a town. Never cease to be amazed. I'm glad I talked to that guy. And Brooding Girl, because Lord knows we have more silly quests to do. It's Zerfina. The man who killed my parents is in the Kimi Pass. No information on the speaker here. Kimi Pass is the place. Do you wish to accept the task of the Vengeful Girl? Sure. Waka, did she say? She's talking about the leader of the Besaid Aurochs. What's that? It's too dangerous for me, so you'll go instead? No, I can do it myself. I'm gonna go murder those guys. I have to defeat the cruel robber at Kimi Pass. Sasuke's here, and I guess I already talked to him. That guy has a stable hand. It's Kunoichi. This town's bustling as always. Yay! Kunoichi doesn't get to age like Yukimura does. Lord Yukimura, don't you think you should go to the castle and pay your respects to Lady Chacha first? Yes, you're right. Even before I avenge that little girl's parents' murder. Oh, give my all for Lord Yukimura. Lord Yukimura, Vincent Sakube, what are you doing here? Sakube Hota of the Psychic Companions Network? What are you doing here? Oh man, my timer's all screwed up. It is going to be difficult to figure out the timing on this video. I came as soon as I heard you were in Osaka. I'm still afraid of the battle, but I wanted to do all I can to help you, Lord Yukimura. Is he one of the... No, they don't list him as being one of the, He's somewhat cowardly. He earned constant ire of his spirited younger sister. Sakube, thank you. It's so heartwarming to have you here. Heartwarming to have you, the lovable loser of our clan. What are you looking at? Want to step outside? Haha, it was a joke. I will be here to deliver those jokes for the rest of time. Let's go see if we can rescue this little girl or find the cruel robber. Knock out those quests as soon as they come in, right? I think she said it was the key. Was it the Kimi Pass? Well, the Kimi Pass has cruel robbers, so I think this is the place we're supposed to go. And I can bring my dead father along. There's various dead characters I can bring with me. I could bring along dead Toshie Mei. I could bring along dead Mitsunari, dead Saka Onshima. Tell you what, there's two characters that we might actually use that just out of boredom I leveled up slightly. There's a vague possibility that we could be using Kai, and also a possibility, although we can't bring him along on these missions, that we could be using Kotaro Fuma in a future mission, which is weird. So, oh yeah, we can actually make Kai the main character. I didn't really plan for that. We shouldn't make Kai the main. We should make Kunoichi the main, just in case we got to go to some ninja pass looking for cruel ninjas. Oh, and somewhere along the way I picked up even more battle gear. We've now got Demon Spawn Mask. This is while off-screening to level up Kai and Kotaro Fuma. I got like rando rewards from treasure delivery guys. So that has a lot of cool stuff attached to it. This has cool stuff. I don't know if they all stack. And some of the things you could replace them with. This has health, fortitude, constitution. I must have just got that. This is bravery and stability. It has nullification, eagle eye. So I think this is our new best gear set now. Is to get rid of the thing that just gives us fortitude and replace it with something that gives us even more fortitude plus health, spirit, and constitution. So yeah, we've got like super gear equipped now. We're the awesomest ever. Alright, so we gotta try to find a cruel robber. I guess I'll grab blue stuff while we're going, but it's not really the point. Apparently in my off-screening I never explored that little corner, so that's nice. We're looking for a cruel robber. I'm not really interested in middle-ranking ninjas. I guess gold and experience are getting dropped here. Alright, let's make our way over here then. Still looking for the cruel robbers. Oh, this is Secret Treasure Bear. This is how you get crazy equipment like I had. I'd probably just get a conch shell if I've already gotten the secret treasure for this zone, yeah. He's an infamous robber, but he's not cruel. But at least we're encountering robbers, and not ninjas. So we're on the right track. She needs a better challenge. This sucks. Oh, there's the cool robber. Okay, so now we're going to complete this quest. I was hoping this wouldn't take too long. Like at this point, I want to do all the side quests because we've done so many of them up to this point, but I want to spend a ton of time on it, you know? So we've beaten the cruel robber. We can get out of here. We got a conch shell. Everything's pretty cool. And a peony. Exactly one peony. We got 5 potatoes and 20 mystical lavender crystals. That gives you the death element, I think. Which we finally started finding the thing for the death element. I didn't bother to respec anybody's weapons, but Fuma and Kai I went ahead and gave death to, or at least Fuma, I think. I don't even know if we're going to see them on screen. I just, I know that there's a mission coming up where you can use them. And they've had a tendency to, like, the FAQ I've been using will list, like, 4 characters, but then the first time through you must use 2 specific ones, and they don't tell you that, so. It's all good, baby. I've completed the Vengeful Girl quest, so I can go talk to Brooding Girl. You didn't? You went there for me? But why? I told you not to. It's nothing to do with you. I'm sorry, I have to be honest. I knew I couldn't avenge my parents by myself. I also know that they weren't killed. I'm just lying to you about everything. But I couldn't let them get away with it, using the chaos of war as a cover and killing my parents like that. And now you avenge them for me. What's that? I should avoid going down the path of vengeance. But what about you? Don't be such a hypocrite. You're right, I won't. She's like a tiny little girl. Even if I avenged my parents with my own hands, nothing would have changed. I would still be alone. But if I'm alone either way, I would be better off looking to the future instead. Thank you. This is for you. We got 10 times Hikorakami's gemstones. 5 bellflowers. 5. Thank you. You're not going to do anything like... Yukimura, you could take this girl into your house as a samurai lord. You could... There's various things you could do to help her other than be like, well, I murdered some people for you. Bye, kid. You're still a small child entirely on your own in this cruel world. Later. I'm all out of money. I'm so lost without you. Sorry, that's I'm all out of love. It's a slightly different idea. Yukimura-sama, Yukimura-sama. Choose whatever it is. Let's take your fancy. What? Oh, like she's here next to this young woman. I thought she was like... I figured they were trying to get Yukimura interested in the girlfriend. It's like, choose whatever vegetable you can see. All of my beautiful daughters are vegetables. So please, shop with us. If you see one you like, grab it. Don't forget the golden rule, though. You touch it, you buy it. Grab things and then purchase them. It's a wonderful world we live in. I could look at it all day long. It's painted on, right? Well, I already bought us a panda. We know that. I don't remember if I bothered to explain. But, yeah, you know we had a panda because, what's his name from the, Shimazu was able to survive the Battle of Sekigahara thanks to his trusty panda. Alright, let's go talk to Lady Chacha. Dot, dot, dot. I mean, dot, dot, dot. I guess I'm not voice acting this. Or maybe I'm Lady Chacha. I'm pleased to see you again. What are you doing here? Yukimura does not compute. Malfunction. Malfunction. I promised I would always keep you safe, my lady. I promised I would always protect you. Vicky the Small Wonder.
約束など
Promises. Promises, promises. Do, 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 do. Huh?
軍議が始まります
The War Council is about to begin. You should hurry. Figure out how it is that you will die in my service. She's really not that welcoming, is she? What was that all about? She is some kind of unemotional robot, and it confuses me.
もうちょっと喜ん
But she might be a little happier to see him. She seems
で
every...
まるで初めて会った頃の
Yep, she seems every bit as frosty as when we first met. Of course, I haven't aged a day since then. Maybe that's why she's mad. I must attend the War Council. You guys attend the Ninja Council or whatever. We must first secure Kinai, then prepare to put a stop to the Tokugawa army as it marches west. You fool, you would actually go out there and face them? I'm Impel, by the way. I would. I believe we must stop the Tokugawa by driving a wedge between Kanto and the Western Territories. If we can do that, the daimyo of the West, who all owe a great debt to the Toyotomi, will surely ... Return to the Toyotomi clan. Haru Nagaono, it is far too great a risk. Osaka Castle was built by Lord Hideyoshi himself. It is a magnificent structure without any defensive flaws. Of course I'm well aware of that, but we must not have excessive faith in the castle's defenses. Dummy. As long as we are in Osaka Castle, there is nothing to fear. Why would we throw away our advantage? He's a dumbass. Is he supposed to be her husband, or... Lady Chacha, surely you do not wish to follow such a foolish course of action. How is it her call? She's a woman. This is like feudal Japan.
任せます
I leave the decision to you all. Lady Chacha. Cha-cha-cha. Very well, it is decided then. We must hole up in the castle. I take it there are no objections. It's not like Yukimura's plan would actually work. It's just... they're depicting it as being not his fault. That we're all going to fail and die. ... Lady Chacha, what happened to you? You would never take orders from this bozo before. I wonder what happened to Lady Chacha. Perhaps if I stare really, really directly into the side of her head, I will learn the truth. Maybe someone who has been here in town for a long time could tell me why it is that Lady Chacha is acting like that. You know, messing with her hair. You've been here in town for a while. Could you tell me why you're acting like this? Lady Chacha. You must follow the resolutions passed at the War Council, Yukimura. If you don't like it, then you are free to leave Osaka whenever you like. I would never. All I'm thinking of is how best to protect this castle. How best to protect you, Lady Chacha. I don't even want your gifts, get out. If only Master Yukimura were here. I am here. What the... Including the Ronin, our forces number as much as 100,000. If we cannot exercise any control over them, then numbers will be meaningless, and even with those who owe the Toyotomi their lives. Oh, even though the who owe the Toyotomi, those who are made the daimyos by them fail to respond. Yes, this will be a difficult battle, which is why we do not... Why... What do you do will be the key. I'll do what I can. Good, you can't read today. Most of those captains at Osaka Castle know nothing of war. It will help us to show them the way. It will be up to us to show them the way. Yes, Master Matabe. Together we must protect the house of the Toyotomi. Yes, empty platitudes. Yes, yes, platitudes, empty, yes. For the restoration of our clans. There are several daimyo clans who sided with the Western Army at Sekigahara and avoided being disbanded but lost territory. Naturally, they harbor resentment towards the Tokugawa. If we can incite them to defect... I will not dismiss the possibility outright, but in order to do so, we must first prove to them that we have a chance to claim victory. That is true. Nobody wants to join Team Loser. Criticisms leveled by the Tokugawa and the Toyotomi are all petty and meaningless. They are not worthy of leaders like of the land. They do not care how unworthy they appear. This is all part of Master Ieyasu's singular devotion to his cause. Ieyasu 4 is willing to become the greatest villain in the land if it meant establishing a lasting foundation of peace. It was during his late middle age that Ieyasu made the resolution to himself. He defeated Mitsunari Ishida at the Battle of Sekigahara, and was soon named Shogun, establishing his shogunate in Edo. Furthermore, in order to avoid the same fate as Hideyoshi faced after his death, he was determined to finish off the Toyotomi clan while he was still able to do so. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's what he says. So as we come down here, we have people who are not saying new stuff, but then we have Sasuke. Osaka, huh? Lord Yukimura, how did the War Council go? It has been decided that we will hole up in the castle. Even though no reinforcements are on the way, isn't that just delaying the inevitable? We must think of a plan to stop that from being the case. We must first analyze the state of the castle. Well, it sounds like some dumbass side quest, but okay, whatever. Will this game never end? The town's bustling as always. Lord Yukimura, how did the War Council go? It has been decided that we will hole up in the castle. What he said, but worded slightly differently. That seems an awfully passive way to begin a battle. I mean, I know Hisoka Castle has solid defenses, but... Cannot be helped. It has already been decided. All we can do is work out the best way to fight. Okay. Well, I mean, both your ninjas think that's a fucking stupid idea, but... I guess you're in charge. Grocer Hatsu. I really thought it said grocery hats for a second, which would have been, you know, odd. Wait, who's this little blue hex over here? Yui Denki. Oh, the town's first. Oh, quit drinking for a bit, I think. I'm staying out all night long, not drinking. Alright, let's continue the story, I suppose. Oh, it's Kai. Ah! Aren't you with the Sanada clan? Ah, it's the Sanada! I'm gonna kill you! I hate you guys so much. By the way, I've eliminated the cruel robber. Lady Kai, how wonderful to see you again. I did not know you were safe here. I'm not safe here! Ah! I'm in terrible danger. Wow, you're so smooth and handsome now, but that's not the point. I haven't aged a day, by the way. The female characters don't get to do that. Because Japan's obsessed with, like, the sexuality of girls who look like they're 12. Hey, folks. Don't look at me. The facts are there in front of you. You're late. Far too late. What took you so long? I apologize. It is everything bad that has happened in the history of the world is clearly my fault. Bitch. What nonsense are you spouting now? Think about Lord Yukimura's position. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get here? You had to travel through like 3 different non-essential plot maps. Well, I get that, but still, I mean, think of Lady Chacha. Is Lady Chacha angered by the lateness of my arrival? Do you suppose it would be she would be happier if you wore more clothes? She's not angry. How do you still not get it, you dunce? Huh? You don't get it either. Why does your brain only ever work in one direction? Forward is the only way her heart can go. What, you're saying I've got the wrong idea about those two? Oh, so Kai thinks that they're in love, which the game hints at constantly, but I don't think historically it's based on anything. Well, whatever. Just make sure you do your job from now on, alright? Of course, I intend to serve with a pure heart and clear mind. Thank you, Lady Kai, for making us laugh about love again. What are you thanking me for? Why do you keep calling me Kai Domo? What the hell does Domo mean? You mean like Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto? That kind of Domo? I don't get it. I'm glad the Lady Chacha has a considerate soul like yourself nearby. It must be a great comfort. He really is sincere in saying stuff that is not warranted. Hardly. I am not fit for the task. Oh, it's like the first time we've seen her calm down. Oh, the Bear Princess is feeling sorry for herself. How unusual. That's not helpful. Keep quiet, you. After Sekigahara, Lady Chacha was an absolute mess. Like, makeup was streaming everywhere as she was crying. It looked really bad. It was ugly crying, like lots of snot. ... Ever since then, she's been like that to everyone. That's why we need the Sanada. I understand. This time I vow I will keep her safe. Not like last time, where I won this heroic battle Everyone else was supposed to keep me stay screwed up. Excellent. That's what I want to hear. In that case, I'm going to take off even more clothes. I would like to apologize for my rudeness until now. Lord Yukimura Sanada, we are counting on you. Oh, I like Kai. Ooh. Please stop it, Lady Kai. It's so over the top. You're really embarrassing yourself and others. Nope, this is a declaration of intent. Together we will keep Lady Chacha safe. Sure, whatever. I'm so glad that Lady Kai is with her. Kai 2. After the fall of the Hojo clan, Kai 2, Kai harder. So stupid. After the fall of the Hojo clan, she took in Chacha and moved to Osaka. Kai felt great sympathy for Chacha and her ability to remain strong despite her circumstances, so she vowed to do whatever it took to protect her. She told Yukimura Sanada what she wanted to say, and after getting that off her chest, was able to focus on doing her best for Chacha. Indeed, she considered herself to be back and better than ever before. She's back! Better than ever. They're holding up in the castle. It is a redoubtable fortress, but we must think of some other way to strengthen our defenses. Lord Yukimura, we must work together to keep Lady Chacha safe. Yep, that's where we will. It's going to be awesome. Check it out, folks. Alright, well, I think that's it for this video. Although with my issues with my timer, it's a little harder than usual to tell. So, when we come back next time, we will have more exciting talking to Kai, probably. Or maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, guys, catch you guys later.